Well, hello, Corporate Misfits. Brittany Darrington here, and welcome to episode 16 of the Corporate Misfit podcast. If you have ever felt like you don't have enough time to get things done, or you even get anxiety looking at your to-do list, then you are in the right place. I'm going to walk you through 7 time blocking strategies that can help you and also have helped hundreds of my students be more effective and productive and take back control of their day. As entrepreneurs, we have a lot of things that we need to focus on. So I want to help you to get the most done in the least amount of time while prioritizing your biggest strategies, such as your health, your wellness, your business, your family, and the things that you love. So go ahead and grab a notepad and get ready because we're about to do this. Let's dive in.
You're listening to the Corporate Misfit podcast with Brittany Darrington, where female entrepreneurs can get powerful tips and advice on how to start, launch, and grow their business.
Well, hello, Corporate Misfits, and welcome to a Misfit Strategy episode where I'm going to share with you strategies to help you get started and win in your business and entrepreneurship. So let's get into these 7. Yes, I did say 7 time blocking tips. Step number 1, gain clarity. You need to have clarity on priorities and your long-term goals and why these things really are important to you. This will really help you to dictate what you need to do rather than trying to implement the things that don't matter. When time blocking, I don't want you to just plan for your business. I also want you to plan for your overall goals. So my business goals, my health goals, my educational goals, my family time goals, that all needs to be included when I am taking time to set up a schedule for the week in order for me to succeed and really meet the areas of my priority. Now, step number 2. I want you to know your IPAs. And ladies, I am not talking about the beer. I am talking about what are your income producing activities to really help you to grow your business. Sometimes as entrepreneurs, especially aspiring entrepreneurs and new entrepreneurs, we get really caught up in all the busy work and all the admin work, and we don't focus heavily on all the things that can ultimately move our business further along that are income producing activities. So I want you to make a list of all the things that are income producing in your business and also things that help to generate income from your overall goal so that you can know what needs to be your top priority. The second thing I want you to do to really help you in this step is also to identify what is the closest to cash IPAs in your business. So the closest to cash activities are the most important ones, and they should really go at the top of your priority. As you've heard me say this time and time again, if you're not making money in your business, you'll just be running a time-sucking and sometimes inexpensive hobby. Now, I want to know in the comment section, do you know your income producing activities in your business? Have you actually written down the activities that will ultimately help you to grow your business and reach your long-term goals? If not, I really want to challenge you to start today so that you don't waste any more time doing the things that don't matter. All right, step number 3, I want you to break it down. So I want you to be able to break down the ultimate activities that will help you to get to where you want to go so that they're manageable and that you're able to actually reach your goal and actually take action. Now, this is something that a lot of entrepreneurs really struggle with because we have a big goal, but then we don't break it down. And ultimately, we never reach that goal or we never see it actually manifest. And so one of the things that I want you to do in order for you to not have this happen and you actually reach your goal is I want you to get really specific and clear on what it is that you want within your entrepreneurial journey, within your business, and within your overall life. So for example, let's break down 10K per month. And this is something that I usually try to focus on with my clients so that they can make the minimum of $10,000 per month in their business. So yes, you want to make $10,000 minimum per month, but you have to also identify how you are going to get there, because just saying that you want to make 10K per month will not help you to all of a sudden start generating 10K. So in order for you to really make a game plan and break it into bite-sized pieces so that you can actually take action, you then need to identify what the cost or of your product or your services and what it is that you're selling, and ultimately how you're going to get to 10K. Now, say if you have a digital product that is $997 and you are going to sell that every single month for the next year, then you know that your goal is to get at least 10 to 11 clients to purchase your $997 digital product. And once you know that, then you need to make a traffic source of how you are going to get that person to actually go to your product and ultimately buy. So what is your marketing and traffic source going to be? Now, then you can break it into more manageable pieces. And you might say, I want to do a webinar. I'm going to host webinars. And ultimately, that is how I'm going to focus on getting sales and putting myself out there and getting my clients to buy my products. Well, now we need to identify how many people do you need to close per webinar so that you can ultimately meet your $10,000 per month goal. So the minimum that you need to close every single webinar is 2 to 3 people per week. Now, this will help you to identify what activities you need to do in order for you to get to a place to where you can have a certain amount of people on your webinar. So ultimately you are able to close 2 to 3 people per week. So break that goal down, whatever it is of yours, whether it be a revenue goal, whether it be you are trying to implement a podcast or YouTube strategy, a marketing strategy, or a sales strategy. You need to break it down to where it is digestible and ultimately you could be able to manage it and actually achieve that goal. Now, the fourth step that I want you to do in order to really help you master time blocking and be so effective is I want you to assign an estimated time to your task. So as you're working on activities, I want you to turn on your timer on your phone or on your watch, and I want you to pay attention to how long it takes for you to actually get that specific task done. Now, if you are in a place where you are just getting started, you have no idea how long it takes for you to do a task, no worries, completely fine. But as you are looking to add on activities and really start to grow your business or just start your business, start turning on that stopwatch so you can know exactly how much time it takes for you to get a task done. So what I usually do is when I am in podcast mode, I put my timer on and I start to identify how long does it take for me to record these episodes. So then I know when I am scheduling my time for the week that I need to allocate at least any 4 to 5 hours so that I can make sure I get it done and also I am planning ahead. Once you have identified how long it's going to take for you to do a task, I then want you to add 50% more. Because as entrepreneurs, we underestimate sometimes how long a project is going to take us. Okay, so step number 5 is to plan for the unexpected. Now, I have a lot of entrepreneurs when I'm on my one-to-one calls or when I am in my group coaching sessions, they tell me, Brittany, I can't really plan ahead on my calendar or in my time blocking. And one of the things that I always say back is, yes, you can. And the reason why you can is because just like we plan for a spare tire in case our tire blows out on the highway or just, we get a flat tire, just like we plan for medical insurance in case we get sick or have to go to the hospital. So just like you would in all these other areas of your life, I want you to also plan ahead for your schedule. So this is where you are going to create time where if for any reason you get distracted on something, maybe you have a meeting that goes over, maybe you have an emergency, maybe something happens in your family that ultimately takes you away from the task that you really need to do, then this is where you are going to focus heavily in this area for the unexpected. Okay, step number 6 is to actually add it to your calendar. My mentor told me if it's not written, it's not real. So you need to add all of your tasks to your calendar, whether that be a Google Calendar, Asana, or whether that be Trello or an actual handwritten calendar like what I have, you need to add it to your calendar. If you don't schedule in that time, you will find other activities to go into those times and you won't be focusing on the things that are income producing activities. So take some time at the beginning of each week before you start your week to schedule all of your top priorities in and make sure that it's on a calendar and you allow yourself to give yourself some unexpected time in those white spaces. All right, step number 7, just do it. So we all love to make things complicated. We look at time blocking as, okay, I'm going to make it so complicated. It's going to take me 5 weeks just to get started with time blocking, or we just keep putting it off, or we get intimidated when we look into time blocking. So ultimately, I want you to just do it. Make a commitment right now to yourself that you are going to start being effective and productive within your business. And it requires that you really block off time. I love time blocking, and I have noticed that some of the most successful people in business, entrepreneurs that I know, they are really great at protecting their time and really making it happen. So if you can take some time to just do it, go ahead and schedule in an hour within your week and start this time blocking. You ultimately will be so effective with the time that you are allocating for your business, for your personal life, for your family time, for your health and wellness, and more. So make a commitment today that you're going to give it your all to be as effective as possible, and also be able to be productive in your business and not just do busy work that ultimately is not income producing activities. I'm tired of seeing too many entrepreneurs doing busy work, because busy work is not going to sustain your business. Busy work is not going to help you to get leads, and busy work ultimately is going to shut you down. So if you want to be successful in business, ladies, I am preaching this to you. Make a time blocking schedule and really plan out your week ahead. Okay, so to help you get started with time blocking, I have created a worksheet and a guide that will walk you through how to become a master of your day. You can find the time blocking schedule worksheet within the show notes for free. And also, I want to hear from you. So how do you do time blocking within your business? How do you plan for the week? Also, screenshot this episode and tag me via I am Brittany Darrington. Plus, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, whether you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, whatever. Hit that subscribe button so that you can join us on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, Corporate Misfits. Well, I can't wait to reconnect with you in our upcoming episode on Friday with Elizabeth Jackson, and she's going to be sharing how she left her 9-to-5 and started a business she loves.
If you've enjoyed today's episode of the Corporate Misfit podcast, we invite you to check out the Corporate Misfit Club. The Corporate Misfit Club is the essential resource for female entrepreneurs who are looking to start or grow a business they actually love. Whether you are a seasoned entrepreneur in your startup phase or simply thinking about taking the leap into entrepreneurship, we've got your back, girl. With our extensive course library, monthly training, exclusive members-only discount perks, and unlimited tools. We also have a supportive community of women where our members share stories, experiences, their wins, and business tips. The Corporate Misfit Club is the perfect place to be to start, launch, or grow a business. So check it out at corporatemisfitclub.com.